Hello everyone, this is Allison speaking. Welcome back to Batman Arkham Knight. So, days have passed, and I am 100%! I got Riddler's gone, everyone's saved, everyone's in behind bars, everyone's gone. You're all done. 243 out of 243. It is time for Knightfall Protocol. Actually, the game started it by itself, but I have to go outside on the rooftop. So let's go and do that now.
Batman's got these guys.
Here we go. I'm so sad. I'm so depressed. Here we go.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm getting kind of tired of
Here we
all
go.
this riot.
Yeah, it says that, but it still records. Aww.
It's done. Gotham is safe.
Thank you, Bruce. For everything.
Goodbye, Jim.
Be advised. The major threats have been eliminated. It's time to roll out and take our city back.
This is Vicky Vale for GCN reporting live outside Wayne Manor, following the dramatic unmasking of billionaire playboy Bruce Wayne.
Who? He's just like, screw it.
That's him! Are you still rolling?
Are you sure you want to do this, Master Bruce?
I've got to. It's the only way to protect them.
Very well.
We just saw Bruce Wayne, now known to be the masked vigilante Batman, enter his home, refusing to come.
What?
This is how it happened. This is how the Batman died.
A friend once told me that criminals are a cowardly and superstitious lot. That the only way to beat them was to give them something to be scared of. I understand now. As his world grew darker, so did ours. When his war ended, our lives could begin again. He set us free. To live. To love. There was an inquest, of course. Hundreds of suspects. Who killed Bruce Wayne? I guess we'll never know for sure.
No,
what's
don't you head
next?
down that alley.
Criminals are a cowardly and
really?
superstitious lot. What happens when they have
People
nothing
don't
to be
learn.
scared of? Who will protect Gotham now that the Batman is dead?
Hey. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You're freaking stupid for going down a dark alley.
No one's coming, lady.
It's the #1 rule when you're in the city. Don't go down any dark alleys.
Take his wallet. Hey, freak! Maybe you missed the news! Batman's dead!
That look don't scare us no more.
What the hell?
Whoa. Dang. What was that? Oh. Oh my god, so that's it. That's the end of the game. I'm so depressed. Man. You know, obviously he's still alive, right? He just pulled a Batman, you know? He's still out there, especially, Batman would not kill himself, you know? Neither would he put Alfred in harm's way. So, they're probably off on a nice paradise island somewhere. And that's it. Bravo. Was that the secret ending, or was that still part of the main ending and I just have to wait until the end? Probably the end of the credits, right? That's how it works. Oh, they're showing from the Arkham Asylum. Well, I think this is a great chance for me to, you know, give my input and what I really think about the series. And what I think about this game specifically, but like the Arkham games, seriously, I've never seen Batman done more justice than this game. I mean, I would say the other thing is the animated series, obviously. I think they took a lot of inspiration from the animated series, as I always like to think of the Arkham games as a extension of Batman the animated series. So, you know, especially since they have all of the voice actors basically, except for a couple.
And so I'm home.
Oh no.
In
They couldn't
Asylum.
they couldn't resist, could they?
The asylum.
Made a slow rendition of that song.
No, don't leave me. I cried. Now I'm locked deep inside his subconscious, trapped forever. Look who's laughing now. I was the clown, prince of crime.
Thank you, Mark Hamill.
He was
Thank
the
you for coming back.
next in line. I was him, and he was me. Oh, what a joker he could be. Now the darkness closes in. No one's laughing now. I'm stuck in his head and not laughing. I'd be better off dead, and I'm not laughing. I begged and I pled, but he stopped me laughing. If you only knew I do for you? I was the ace of names. He was my king of spades.
Joker singing his heart out.
Suits clashed in style. It could have worked. This Joker's wild. Oh, I felt so flush together. Look who's laughing now. I'm stuck in his head and not laughing. I'd be better off dead, and I'm not laughing. Take Robin instead, then I'd be laughing. I'm finished, done, I'm through.
I'm just gonna let this play. You know, see all the pictures from the previous games.
Always leave them wanting more. But before the curtain call, make sure you try and slay 'em all. Nothing good can last forever.
I'm so grateful that he came back. You know, he came out of retirement from playing the Joker just for this game. That just shows you how much, like, it probably means to everyone.
I'd be better off dead, and I'm not laughing. I begged and I plead, but he stopped me laughing. Oh, what can I do? So near yet far from you.
I'm kind of surprised that Mr. Freeze wasn't in the game. Okay, why would he be? Like, there's no, I guess, other need for him to be in the game, I guess. Oh yeah, he started having hallucinations in Arkham City. I didn't even realize that. I forgot. I honestly forgot. Poor Talia. I look at that suit and it just it's traditional and it works in the game, but at the same time it's like kind of glad they changed it to the armor suit. I think that suits especially this game so like much better, because this is much more, I think, realistic, like gritty, dark, and so you can't be running around with underwear outside of your suit. I'm pretty convinced though Talia just never died. You know, Lazarus Pit, such thing. But anyway, I think I still prefer the Arkham City story better. But actually, I really like this game. Like, I don't know if I think I did say that it was like my favorite in the series. I'm going back and forth on that, you know, like it is in some places and then it's not in the other. I just think I love the story of Arkham City, and I just love the way they utilized all of the villains. You know, a lot of their side missions were a lot more involved than was in this game. And I said, you know, as much as like, hey, the Batmobile's cool, but they could have actually died down on the Batmobile parts and could have made room for some more characters or you know, just like more missions that were more interesting than just like chasing someone or whatever, because that was the gist of it. You know, the side missions, they weren't all that interested in. They're like interesting, but they weren't like, there weren't a lot of things involved in it. And I think they kind of what's the word? Wasted time kind of spending it on characters that like we don't give a crap about. You know, why didn't you bring back Mr. Freeze? Why didn't you bring back Bane? If Scarecrow got all of the villains together, why wouldn't he bring in those people? Although Mr. Freeze probably would have said no, since Batman did help him with his wife. I am a little, wait a minute. You know what? Now that I think about it, now that I just saw Arkham Knight again, or Jason Todd, they didn't do much afterwards with him. I thought he was gonna come back, talk to Bruce, like, hey, I'm sorry, or I forgive you, or you know, Batman saying, I'm sorry, I didn't find you, I really tried my best, or anything, nothing like that. There's no conclusion between those two. Sure, he came back and saved his butt, but that still doesn't mean their relationship is anywhere improved. I did like the Man-Bat in the game. Again, I wish kind of there was more to do with his side mission. Riddler had enough, man. I gotta say, if anyone loves the Riddler, this game is paradise for you. But yeah, I am disappointed of the reveal of the Arkham Knight. It's very, very, very predictable if you know Batman. You know, not even like a deep Batman fan, like or a really hardcore Batman fan, but if you just know the basic facts about Batman and his history, then you know who Arkham Knight is right off the bat. So I wish that it would have been someone different, someone more surprising, someone just not going for the obvious, you know, character. I love the way Scarecrow, his whole look, his voice, everything was great. I do, though, it's much more still Joker villain. Joker's the main villain. Even when he's dead, he's still the main villain. I would have preferred if I kind of understand them sticking with the Joker, because, you know, Joker's such a huge part of Batman, and, you know, that's the kind of like the quotes people use, like, oh, if someone wants to compare someone to like someone who's like arch enemies, you know, they say like, oh, he's my Batman to my Joker type of thing. So I totally understand why they would, and in a way, you know, it was still unresolved between Batman. I mean, you know, Joker died in the last game, and Batman probably felt somewhat of, I don't know, like responsible for that, even though it wasn't his fault. So I totally understand why they would keep Joker in the game, like why he would keep tormenting Bruce, even though he's dead. However, it took away from Scarecrow, it took away from Arkham Knight. Any of the other villains, like Penguin, was just so like barely used. Neither was Two-Face. I was so hoping he would have been more involved in this game than the last, but again, that's not the case. Again, another type of situation where they just, all of the other villains are just like second tier compared to Joker, and that's not the case, you know, in the comics. Like, Batman has amazing villains, and I just wish that they would use more of the other villains other than Joker. I mean, I love the Joker. You know, he's my favorite comic book character of all time. He's a lot of people's favorite. And rightfully so, he's a great character. But there are a lot of other really interesting and great characters as well. And I just wish that they would have a story where it didn't involve the Joker with Batman, you know? I liked Poison Ivy in this game, definitely. I liked her look. Some people might not. I really liked that she looked like an actual person. And she had very distinctive features, you know? She's not someone you see every day. So... yeah, I really love this game still, though. Like, with all the flaws and the villains, it's still a great Batman story. I think they did the psychological aspects fantastically. But again, I wish that it wasn't the obvious Jason Todd reveal, and I wish that they even had like a more better conclusion between Bruce and Jason. So I don't know. I don't think there's gonna be another game. I mean, so that's the thing, you know. I would be okay if they were making another game, like, oh yeah, maybe Jason Todd will become the new Batman, or whatever. I don't know. Maybe that's the case. I have no idea. I don't know who that was on the rooftops at the end. But you know, yeah, Batman is a symbol. You know, he can be passed down for generations. I don't know if that was Batman Beyond. No. What's his name again? Terry McGinnis? Right? But yeah, that would be I would love to see a Batman Beyond game. But anyway, I do, yeah, I still really love this game. I love how cinematic it is, and I just hope that, you know, Warner Brothers can take hint, since this is in Warner Brothers, like, this is the Warner Brothers game too. I hope that they can take hint, and make the Batman movies similar to this, in this style, because I just think this works. I like having still the grittiness, the sophisticated storytelling and writing, but still having all of the, you know, fantasy elements of powers, of people with powers and such. Like, I just would love that to all mesh together, and this does it perfectly. So, anyway, we're getting towards the end here because of the you know, pictures. But, yeah, I think this might be the secret ending now. I hope they're not just ending it. Because I swear, if I did all that work... Ah, good for... Yay, Rocksteady. You guys are awesome. I would love to be part of something like that, you know? A community where everyone just loves something, you know, has a mutual interest. Are you gonna change now, or do I have to press something? Okay. Up! Oh! Motherfracker. That was the secret ending? That was the secret ending. What? That was it? Oh, so that was the secret ending. Okay. So the secret ending was Gordon coming in afterwards and telling you, like, post-Batman what's happening. And then, of course, you see the new Batman. That was it, though. Aw. That kind of left me sour, honestly. Like, I still love the game. I still think it's a good ending, but I wasn't, like, all, like, emotional about it like I thought it would be. You know, like, I just felt like it just didn't clear up some things. Like, honestly, I think would have been a really great ending to show like all of the villains, like their reaction or whatever's gonna happen to them afterwards. Showing Jason Todd like what the heck happened between Bruce and him, like at least before he, came back to Wayne Manor and everything. Like I would have liked to seen at least another conversation between the two of them. Ah, dang it. All that work. All that work. You know what? I stayed up all night finishing collecting all of these Riddler trophies, riddles, rescuing the rest of the firemen, getting all of these drones off the freaking city, and then that's what my ending is. I feel a little bit like my hard work didn't pay off, and I expected more from Rocksteady because I thought they did an amazing job on the ending for Arkham City. Arkham Asylum, sure. It felt pretty, like, satisfying. This one, I hate when that happens. It's like, oh wow, this is a great story. Oh, but the ending wasn't good, or this part wasn't good. Like, it's just one thing that just, or two things that just like brings down the either the movie, the TV show, or the game, or the book. Any type of media. So I'm disappointed by the ending. I expected a little bit more of a resolution than that. I, again, still really, really like this game. Probably will play it sometime in the future. It's definitely a keeper. It's definitely worth a play or buy whenever you get a chance. If you don't have a PlayStation 4 or an Xbox One yet, or you're getting a PC soon. Hopefully that's all cleared up. I don't know, but at least for Xbox One and PlayStation 4, if you're deciding on getting one of those, this is definitely one of the games you should. There's a lot to do, a lot of interesting things. If you love Batman, if you love comic books, DC, then I think you would really enjoy this game. Yeah, Batmobile is a little bit tedious, but other than that, the story's worth, keeping you invested. And the graphics look amazing. And for the most part, everything worked fine. Towards the end, I had a little problem with Batman running backwards, or walking backwards for some reason. I couldn't turn him around. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this series. I always enjoy a Batman game. And the music is great here. So, anywho. Goodbye.